What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I saw a lot of new first-time chats. Halcyon Sky, Neon Lover, Pipe Dream, then some familiar faces. Hey Castor, hey Duffy. Just doing moon stuff in the library. Lunar library. Hey Shiner. Welcome, welcome. I'm still in the process of deciding what I'm going to do tonight. Mondstadt library, yes. I haven't done my dailies, so I'm going to start with that as one does. The stuff that I've done this week, however, I don't wonder why I'm missing exactly 40 resin. I don't even know how I did that. I guess I need to do some ley lines, actually, for my weekly. And I also need to get more... I want more of these, the turquoise chunks, but I don't know what the most efficient way to farm those is. Like, what the most efficient way to handle that is. So I've been fighting the animo hypostasis because I need materials for sucrose anyways. Oh, welcome, Iman. But I don't know. I need all manner of materials for the light Varka pre-farm here. Here, I'll fight Beth. Beth, the big floating cube, a couple of times, I guess. I thought that this was a bad team for that because since it's always animo, since it's always got the animo aura, you can't do any sort of like multi-part transformative reaction, but you just can. I was just wrong. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm so shocked. This is part of the exploration, I guess. Part of the exploration is the animunculus along the way. But I hope everybody's been doing good. I had a relatively tame day at work today. Weekly bosses are more resin efficient. I think I've done all of the pertinent... What? I think I've done all the pertinent weeklies for this. Oh, cool. Well, that's no good. Well, maybe I need to do that one that's lower, actually. These puzzles in Mondstadt were so goofy. Dust of Azoth is a great item. Wait. Okay, this is lame. I'm going to the top of the... I'm going to the highest room in the tallest tower. Yeah. I'll handle that diabolical cube in just a moment. For a second, I was really worried that thing that happened the last time I streamed happened. Where, I was getting, like, vocally corrected, but on the game audio. Goodness, I was about to say I'm stifling a cough, but then it erupted. Okay. Yeah, we are all shocked, but I'm lightly ill again. I've never viewed myself as like having like an abnormally terrible immune system. But this year has changed the way that I see myself. Because, like, I've been doing YouTube stuff since, like, June, and I feel like I've had at least 4 weeks in that period where I have just been unwell. Mondstadt puzzles. I was like, oh no. That emote, I was like, is that me? Is that me? I can't see it. What is that? No. That is somebody else. Man, that looked vaguely like me. That was crazy. Like, I feel like my skin tone was matched on that not like this emote. Can you tell I'm like Twitch illiterate? But yeah, I'm still deciding what I want to do tonight. I almost want this one to be like more exploration focused. Because I've just not done a whole lot of roaming around. Let's see. Okay, so we need it. While Beth is still in cube mode, you can get Lunar Charge to go off, which is just funny. And now I need to get out of the evil swirl. No. Okay. Okay, Flynn's didn't. He was a trooper in that one. And yeah, if you can get the Lunar Charge to go off, you just one cycle. No, you don't. Okay, well, that was just poor because I ran out of a attack.
Annihilation mode.
That was my fault. That was my fault. And that time she wasn't Lunar Charge.
Be silent.
And up.
Close your eyes.
Well, I thought I was done. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I understand why people just didn't like this boss when they had to fight it regularly, because it's a little unpleasant, to say the least. Oh, nice streak, Malico. Yeah, they are obnoxious as all get out. Putting it lightly. Okay. Oh, Flint. Okay, just do it. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and farm Beth on stream, though. That is so frustrating. Okay. Yeah, got my turquoise fragments. I guess I need... What weapon materials am I going to need? Because I can use those. Don't you need ball? Let me look up... Oh, I need to ponder this particular orb. Sorry if the mic volume was weird there for a second. Weapon mats. Oh, hello, Salem. Salem hopping in the lap. Do I need orb? Or do I need... This is weapon. Oh, it is teeth. I need a billion teeth. I'm lightly pre-farming. I'm not great about it the majority of the time, but I'm doing what I can when I think about it. Because I do want to use him when I get him, you know? Because I'm guaranteed to get him because I definitely have enough wishes for him. Oh, electro damage bonus. This is about to be frightening. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to get the pull. And I'll probably end up doing those live as well just because it's fun. But yeah, I am going to get his weapon even though I do understand that it's like a little bit more efficient for a newer account to not do that. His weapon is just so good from all of the things that I'm seeing that there's no reason to not just get it. Oh, 2 monsters in a row? G-Bill. How come your mom lets you have 2 monsters? I like the swirl there. I was like hearing people talk about D&D, or not D&D, but Baldur's Gate the other day. And they were talking about how you use, what's the word? How you can use create water to reveal invisible. Yeah, Varka actually has most of his stuff is from Mondstadt, thankfully. I say most, it's kind of like a 50-50 split. He and Flynn's share the need for, what's the material that I'm thinking of? He needs wolf hooks, which is funny. I think today is my designated wolf hook gathering day as well. Yeah, he needs these drive shafts, which is comical to me. Because I've been leveling Flynn's and I finally got into farming talent materials for somebody. I'm like, man, I should farm Flynn's up, and then I look and it's the same material. I'm like, well, I guess that dream's dead. Yeah, or everything, nothing I'm saying is confirmed. Like I know that he's out in some variation of a beta or whatever it is that people use to see these things, but I've not watched anything firsthand. But the little website that I've looked at to give me some sort of information to go off of suggests that he uses wolf hooks, which is a little frustrating because that's like a less common one. Not that I'm put out. It's just I would like something a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker to farm. Get a bunch of teeth. Yeah, Boreas Fang. Whoa, wait. Who is Cecilia? Mr. Worldwide. You can join other people's worlds to get theirs. Also farmable in Teapot. I'll do... Well, actually... So now I'm going to run over to... what has everybody else been, like, working towards in Genshin lately? I always think that's a fun question to ask because people's goals can be so different. Yeah, I'm going to do this gold ley line, I think. I think I'm good on XP. How many tomes do you need to get somebody all the way up? I really probably need more experience, actually. I like the guitar that plays in Nod Cry. To 90, yeah. Goodness gracious. Yeah, happy Lantern Rite. Oh man, I wasn't thinking, I'm sorry. Cat in my lap, I was distracted. I wasn't trying to get chipmunk meat live. Oh, also let me know if you guys prefer to have the chat on the screen. Honestly, when you're watching on Twitch, it's like, I feel like it's less invasive to have it off, because I mean it's on your screen anyways if you're watching on Twitch, but if you prefer to have it, I can just like pop it up. Okay, let's see. I'll do the Mora one. I'm gonna need money no matter what. Okay. Good deal. Man, whoever suggested to me the last time to like switch Sucrose to Dragon Tails, you are a saint. I don't know if you're watching here today, but just know your advice has changed the way I play the game entirely.
Be silent.
There we go.
Close your eyes.
Okay. All this. Oh, that was so lucky on the drive shafts, actually. Drive shafts and warrants. Oh, what? I'm so sorry about the coughing. Goodness gracious. That was crazy how much more I just got from that compared to what I'm used to. Oh my goodness. I'm like still stifling a cough in my throat. Okay, there we go. What's up here? Biggest scams in the game. I wasn't coughing until I was in this room, goodness gracious. Well, I didn't realize that. How do I interact with said event? Ah, so I need to be using this. Is it terribly inefficient for me to, like, use my, to replenish my resin here? Is that a bad idea? I never keep track of these things, of this information. Let's see. I'm not doing exploration focused things right now, so I'm not gonna interact too deeply or too heavily with the chests. Don't replenish with primos. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not rich. I'm not loaded. I need to have a cough drop. Those evil, evil, spicy ones. Honey, lemon, and poison. There we go. My favorite 3 flavors. I guess I do need to run over there and grab the wolf hooks. Whoa, whoa! Oh, I wasn't ready to see this guy. Man, lately I'm really concerned because one of our cats, the kitten, Stevie, he goes by. He is particularly large.
Close your eyes.
And he is so baby. Like, we have a 6-year-old cat. And a 6-year-old cat and a 3-year-old cat, and him, who is not a year old. And he is as big as the others. And I'm sitting here freaking out and panicking. Which, super dramatic on that one, but... So here I want to actually replenish because I get the ×2 from this, and not from this. 1 remaining today. Oh, well, I only had 1. Why'd I do that? Okay, well... A little bit more farming, I reckon. Oh, welcome, Depression. Yeah, I need to be conscious of how much stuff I'm using. Like, how much resin I'm using. I really like... I've played... Yeah, he is the Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Galaxy-wise. Galaxy-wise. He's omnipotent. Sure, I'll do a little bit of Varka artifact grinding. I have a couple that are gonna be good, I think, for him. But not as many as I would like. Artifact grinding, I feel, is like really, really fun with other people, even though it's like super fast. Like the only Genshin multiplayer I've done thus far was a little like farming session with Duffy. And we just spammed. I think we like farmed whatever those we farmed for Bina and like whatever the other non-cry artifact domain is. And then for like bloom stuff, I asked if we could do that one that it's got like the dendro shredding set and the EM set in the same domain. And like the enemies are using electro primarily. I don't remember the name of the sets or the name of the domain. Oh, welcome, Bedbug.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
Alright, almost done with this one. Look at all those chickens. Oh, so I need to level my teapot. I have been working on my teapot. The joke's on you, the viewer. Whoa! What just happened? How long have you been trying to catch a stream, Depression? I just saw that. Yeah, I did make the right choice. I'm proud to be getting him. EM, okay, this one's decent. No, it's HP. Ah! That's so sad. I love it when the stats are almost right. I'll do one more. Artifact farming in Stygian? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? How do I do that?
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
I'll do it right now. I'm not scared. I don't remember if I've done my Stygian clears this week anyway, so I can do that real quick. While we're all vibing here. My goal for this stream is really just at least one world quest, followed by... oh, I skipped a Flynn's verse there because I'm yapping. Yeah, at least one world quest completed. And just some exploration. One of the reasons I really haven't done anything in Sumeru, and I like the music in Sumeru, so I'm biased towards getting that a little bit of time. Although I could do Inazuma since, you know, I'm in Inazuma. But I'm scared to commit to the idea of doing a world quest there because, you know, some of them last for 19 billion hours. I don't got that kind of time. At 1,200 resin spent, you get a free feather. Oh. Huh. I had no idea. That's crazy. Defense sands with double crit. I see, I see. So I can't do that right now. I can't do the Stygian farming. Sumerus are longer. They're like foolish streamer. You think the Inazuma wants... Ah, yeah, that's what I need. Cryo damage bonus. And I've like given up on getting good Aubade artifacts. I just want attack percent. Like, this is the best one I've gotten of anything for anyone. I mean, I can do some stuff in Inazuma, I suppose. I don't think that would hurt me. Let's see. I have this weird little issue where every time I'm thinking about the game... Who did I get? Oh, I didn't get anybody yet in HSR. I thought about getting Sparkle. But man, the general. I want him so bad. That's my problem, Jimbo.
Add Astro.
Thank
you for completing today's commissions.
Commission's complete. Barca Animo. Yeah, no, that was that full sarcasm.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Full sarcasm on display. Of course, if they have him paired with some alleged... I wonder if the damage works like that. I'm sure you guys know. There's no reason for me to, like, sit here and ponder. But, oh, that is awesome. I was about to say, people are speculating that he's going to have, like, a cryo duo. So, honestly, I'm not too concerned about, I'm not too concerned about the potential to, like, build him with, like, Kaya or something. Pyro % goblet? Oh, no. Cairo, the best element. Let's see. I'm gonna go to... man, this Abyss, is so jank to me. This cycle is concerning for me to consider. Does this mean that I did... Yes, this is the one where I've cleared on hard. Okay. Well, I guess... I showed so much Lantern Rite last time, I'm not gonna do too much this time. No, this isn't the one. Where's the domain? This is the one that me and Duffy did. 7 senses, so we were farming Deepwood and Gilded Dreams. Which, as far as I understand it, that wasn't a bad thing to be farming. I think the first place I'm gonna go is actually Chenyu Vale for today. I've just done nothing over there. I'd like to do a little. I'd like to see what it's about. Do I have anything in particular? Yeah, cool. This world quest. I would like to go over there and do this. You know, I don't remember who I was farming it for. I think I was farming it for, I mean, now it makes more sense than it did. I wanted to use Yao Yao, and she, since she's off field all the time, and using her skill to do it, not a burst, I was like, surely she pairs well with Deepwood. Yeah, this Abyss is, the worst Abyss in Genshin's history. Yeah, I'm like, I have to do the exact same thing that I did before. Unfortunately, except now Geo Traveler is the best one.
Complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the...
But that was when I'm like... It was when I was thinking about using Yao Yao a lot more again. But I mean, honestly, I've been a little bit discouraged because I need Xiangling to have the peppers that she wants. So it slowed my roll a little bit. Due to the peppers. Only due to the peppers, though. Okay. Guess we're gonna cross over into the Vale on this beautiful little bridge. This, like, specific scenery, these mossy rocks on this little leaping path here, and these little waterfalls. This reminds me of this little creek that was behind my neighborhood when I was a kid. That we would, like, jump across, and it was never, like, dangerous. Like, there wasn't any real depth. Yeah, I've not done much of anything in Chenyu Vale, so I'm excited to just see what this area is about. But yeah, me and my friends would, like, ride our bikes over, like, cut through yards and get in this creek that was just completely covered up by trees, so it felt like you were in a forest, even though you're, like, seconds behind the neighborhood. What? That wind instrument there is so bizarre sounding. Or it might even be a string. It sounds like... I was gonna say, what's that thing? That instrument that Sheldon Big Bang Theory thinks about. The one where you, like, move your hand. Sheldon Big Bang Theory. Oh, I never watched that show. But I do think... It's the no, hold on. Theremin. Theremin is what I'm thinking of. It was like... What does... Just say, Alexa, what does Bazinga play? What instrument does he play? Okay.
Mark 2, animal test 6308, absorption test.
Oh, yeah, caster new. Oh, so much slime. That's great for Yao Yao and for Xiangling, honestly. A mere rock. What do I... Throw rock? Where do I throw rock? Oh, at you? No? Oh, throw rock. I see. You should abide here. Yes, how puzzling. How many puzzlings? How many does it take?
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
So I need to connect you guys? What's this tutorial say? Use adeptal energy to light the lotus lamp strewn about the rivers. Use the lotus lamp's auspicious light to briefly light nearby lotus lanterns. Adeptal energy can be used to pack up a lotus lantern such that it can light all lotus lanterns in an area around you, or to place it at a suitable location. If you can light all the lotus lanterns in a single area at once, something marvelous might happen. What is missing in play? Yeah, I like Yao Yao as a weird off pick for a Virgin team. She's so fun for that purpose. Wait, where do I need to... I think... Wait, do these stay lit in this situation? Do I need another one? Is there another one? This track is beautiful. Can I pick it up in... Okay, no, I'm so cool right now. I did it. No, I didn't. Are they all lit? Are there more? Where else do I need to be looking, I wonder? What else does it want from me? So you're lit. Do you deactivate as soon as I'm out of the AoE? You don't. But you do quickly. Okay. Big fish. Yeah, okay, that's all I needed. With the auspicious light of this lamp, the auspicious abode of the Adepti. Yo.
Tests appearing out of thin air? This needs
Goodness
research.
gracious. Yeah, I said Alexa and not Google or Siri because those are the two forbidden ones that they do live in our household in some area. So if I act up and say one of those two other names, the Google name or the Apple name. Chili Pepper, this thing. What are you? Can I talk to Chili Pepper? No. Dig. Good job, Chili Pepper.
Tests appearing out of thin air?
Oh, enjoy you and
This
chilies.
needs research.
Good thing I got those for Xiangling.
Dear passerby, could you help a poor old man? My precious Yoon has gone missing. I've searched all over for it, but it's nowhere to be found. Well, there's a treasure hoarder camp too, but I dare not go there. My precious, yes, my Yoon, a Sumpter beast by that name. A Sumpter beast. So people from Liyue keep those too. Oh, that's Paimon! A Sumpter beast, huh? So people from Liyue keep those too, do they? Well, moving large quantities of cargo through the mountains is always a challenge for merchants who run long routes like we do. Cows are too slow, while mules and ponies carry too little, and arranging for food and drink for porters is too expensive. So I had this idea. What if I simply bought a few Sumpter beasts of good stock from Sumeru? That way, I would be able... Sumeru? That way, I'd be able to transport goods in bulk without worry. Paimon, you sounded kind of different. I didn't think that someone would just steal my Sumpter beast just as I entered Chenyu Vale. Ah, my Yoon, my Mora! Don't cry. You're a grown man, aren't you? Did you really save any money by not renting mules? Can't calculate it so simply. Look, the Sumpter beasts I bought come in a group, and they're of good stock too. As long as I'm successful in breeding them, I've no doubt that they'll have adapted to Liyue's environment in 2 to 3 generations. And once those 2 to 3 generations have passed, I'll rent my own grown Sumpter beasts out, or sell them off. That's how I'll recoup all my costs. But right now, as you can see, what a loss, my Yoon. Is this loss? I bought these 3 precious Sumpter beasts, and it was such an effort too, never mind how I feel about them. Chili's always been the most obedient, and it's been here all this time. Joy was very mischievous. And Joy Yoon. Okay. And ran off long ago. Oh my goodness, Joy Yoon Chili Pepper. If even Yoon should leave me, it would be a loss I could never, ever recover from. Yeah, Paimon first thing in the morning. Paimon the smoker. We're here to provide it. Ah, you're truly heroes imbued with chivalrous spirits and good souls beside. Such fine people you are. Well, I know where the treasure hoarder camp is. Allow me to lead the way, and then you can teach them a bit of a lesson. Should we go now in that case? I worry for what the... did I do it again? I think I did it again. No, I didn't. Okay. I worry for what the treasure hoarders might have done to Yoon. Shiner. I'm glad that talking to that random guy did just give me a real quest. I was worried I was wasting time. This is my one world quest that I was required to do for the evening by law. By streamer code. Oh, thank you for following, Mina. Your dad works at Hoyo? Is Paimon your buff dad? Hello? Paimon doesn't think we'll get far investigating the water and soil here. The power of the Adeptus Fujin. I'm not attacking that squirrel. If you thought I was. Calm. Calm. I don't know. I'm not one of those. Okay. I'm about to unlock the secret Chenyu Vale Traveler element. Oh yeah, something that's wrong with me is I never remember that Fontaine exists. I don't know why, but I just can never think of it. Meat. Meat. Yeah, I'm a savage hunting the squirrels for the protein, the squirrel protein. How dense. Sustenance. From Chip of Monk. Okay, so where is your pedestal, young man? Return me to my original position. Carefree Simulacrum. Oh, that's him. Where's your original position, dude? Where would you like to be? Let's get a good look around the area. Survey the lily pads. This is a very nice area. I love the colors in Chenyu Vale. Like this just vibrant green filter over everything is very, very cozy. Ah!
What? Oh. Oh. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Okay, I was like... Fish mode. Going fish. Going ghost. Okay. Wait, where's the last one? Hello? Okay. Fire! Oh, I'm in this little village. Is this where the treasure hoarders are? Oh, no, this is not where the treasure hoarders are. I love this exploration, actually. This is so fun. Okay. Yeah, getting to fly
Perhaps
around
these
as
treasures
fish
might be of utility to you on your journey.
is my dream.
Please, I insist.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Mina. That's so sweet. Still Geo, but tea flavored. It is the leaves element. Let's see. Where's that little quest that I just got? The one that is the shortest distance from me. ChiliCon Cloudy. Yes. Okay, that's the one. ChiliCon Cloudy. Oh, he didn't even want me to be in the Vale. Goober. Goober. Exploration, the scenery, the music. Yeah, I will be back in Chenyu Vale in just a moment. I need to go and investigate this dang buffalo-looking fella and his disappearance. I probably could have done this a lot faster. Oh, I see. So it was like right on the outskirts of Chenyu Vale. I wonder why they have him in Chenyu Vale if it was before Chenyu Vale. Oh, this track is good. I'm a sucker for these things that sound like they're being played inside of a clock. Oh, wow, they really do have the beast, huh? I can't hurt it, right?
Defensive mode can get extremely
Surely he won't let me hurt the Sumpter beast.
Close your eyes.
Boom. Blins does make things pretty smooth. Oh, I don't even get sigils for Benny. Where are you? Hey! Why was he just being rude over there? Well, that did nothing that I wanted it to do. Bina is... Like, I'm so glad that I waited and saved for Columbina. She is so unbelievably powerful. I can drink coffee at night and fall asleep, yes. I had caffeine
animal hypostasis emulation.
before I started. Any night that I stream, I've typically, like, pepped myself up just a little bit beforehand. So today I didn't have coffee. I had, like, a little, like, energy water flavoring packet.
Must have suffered, haven't you? I brought you your favorite Jueyun chilies. Come, have a bite. Oh, come, have a bite. Oh, you're not eating them anymore, Yun. Have you learned the wrong lessons while you've been out and about? Come on, eat.
Do Sumpter beasts even eat Jueyun chilies?
That's what I've been feeding Yun this whole time. Surely I know what it likes.
But you don't know if boy or girl beast? You're a disgrace, old man. Don't you know that Sumpter beasts like eating fruit? Unless they're practically starving, they won't eat Jueyun chilies. That stuff's bad for their health. And who in the world are you? A wild treasure hoarder appeared.
Whoa, so spooky. So sneaky. Moo.
Quit making mountains out of molehills, you. All right, thief. Your comrades have all been brought to justice, but still you dare to say this and that about my precious?
Say. I'll give you say. Gainsay, soothsay, hearsay, assay, naysay. Spit it out, you crook.
A crook, he says. Your Sumpter beast ran to us of its own accord. The rest locked it up, but I've been taking care of it this whole time. Tusheng's the name. Yes, meaning local born, because that's exactly what I am. As for why I know this and that about Sumpter beasts, that's because I used to work for a caravan in Sumeru. I came to the treasure hoarders because they offered better pay. Didn't think things would get this dangerous. Anyways, your Sumpter beast, it ate all the berries I spent 3 days picking. It must have been starving. Oh, so it was hungry. That's why it ran off.
What nonsense. This crook lies. Isn't Chili by my side still?
And didn't you have another Sumpter Beast leave?
Joy?
You mean Joy left because it was hungry? Impossible. Impossible. Why would it be impossible? Oh. Even people hate places where there isn't enough to eat. Anyway, Yun over there has been living good these past few days, so don't feed it anything weird from now on, alright?
You cut-purse cretin.
Scurrilous slanderer. Well then, if you say Yun's been living well, why don't we have a showdown between it and Chili then? Fight my beasts.
We'll take them out on a walk and see which one's in higher spirits. If Chili has a spring in its step, that's how we'll know this person's been putting Yun through the ringer.
We saw Yun break through the fence earlier, and it looked pretty lively then. It must have eaten pretty well, right?
Who's afraid of you anyway?
Oh, keep just doing generic deep voice for all the fellas.
Fine, don't you dare leave. Come to my camp. That's where Chili is.
He does have the three beasts, Wei Yun and Chili.
We'll have it out there.
Okay, where's my treasure?
Perhaps
Is Chili
these
gonna
treasures
be
might be of
okay?
utility to you on your journey. Please, Heinz.
Please, I didn't mine anything today. Why did it give me mining stuff? Oh, I don't know what weapons are good. Serpent Spine. Isn't that one of the better claymores? I feel like I see a lot of people use Serpent Spine. Okay. Goated. So, this is the Vale. So surely this quest was around in Chenyu Vale. I'd be so shocked if it wasn't. Oh, where are my boys? My lovely boys. Huh. Fish in the sky. Praise be to he. See, Chili's doing great, and on the other hand, Yun's doing so poorly it breaks my heart. You sure your eyes are working right, old man? Isn't it the other way around? You know, Paimon can't really tell either way. They just look pretty similar. Maybe we'll need them to walk around a bit to tell.
Please, could the two of you be our referees? I'm sure you'll be impartial.
And what are the rules exactly?
Just see who gets to the finish line first, Yun or Chili. I'll have my assistant wait at the finish line. You can go over now, Ming Li. Yes, boss.
Oh, okay. Oh man, don't you think you're too tough on the Sumpter beasts? Especially that Chili of yours, it looks super hungry.
Scared, young one. Making excuses, are we?
That's slander, I'm only being considerate. Fine, let's compete. I ain't afraid of you none.
Let's begin then. I'm about to teach you a good lesson.
Boss, we can start now. Okay, begin. Sumpter Beast racing minigame. Oh, two Sumpter Beasts have started moving forward. It seems like they're on the same wavelength.
Just you watch. Chili will be ahead of you in a moment.
Best hope so, old man. Oh, poor Chili. Oh, it's Chili Pepper. It's not Chili. Huh? Union stopped. They've both stopped. They must both be hungry? No way. Okay. This is such a goofy little quest.
Chili, why aren't you moving either? Do you want some Jueyun chilies? Come, I've got lots of them here. You can eat all you want today. That way you'll have the energy to compete.
Chili Pepper seems to know what Wenho is bringing and doesn't even look at it. What's going on? Why aren't you eating anymore? Tusheng. Hey now. Come on, didn't you just eat? Are you hungry already? What am I supposed to do with you? Well, we're fresh out of berries, but we've got some Sunsetias. Here, I suppose you'll enjoy these too. Tusheng retrieves a pile of Sunsetias and places them on the ground. Union starts to eat. Look, Chili Pepper's joining in too. Guess it wants in on those Sunsetias, huh?
Chili, not you too.
See, I told you, you're the only one who's enamored with this idea of making them like Joyun chilies.
How could this be?
Whatever. There's nothing to be said to people like you. We can compete once they're done eating their fill.
Ah, forget it. I get it. There's no need for competition now. I know I've lost.
Huh?
Perhaps I was too overconfident, but I'm not some bull-headed old fogey. You win, youngster. Looks like Yoon and Chili have grown up. If they don't wish to eat Joyun chilies any longer, then I'll let them be.
Paimon thinks they never did in the first place. You know what, old man? You've surprised me. Guess you're pretty alright learning from your errors and all.
Youngster, could I ask you a question? How are you so familiar with the Sumpter beast habits?
Well, just like little critters, and Sumpter beasts are pretty cute when they're young. My family wasn't well-to-do, though, so I couldn't afford to have one. And that's how you came to steal Yoon together with the treasure hoarders? I told you, this one came to us. I stole nothing. Our superior said that it was just as well that we had a Sumpter beast, since we got in a big deal going recently, and would have to transport some large goods, and that's how we came to keep it at our camp.
Even so, taking it for yourself, that's just not right.
Well, how are we supposed to know that someone would be raising Sumpter beasts out here in the boonies? If we knew we'd be facing off against this tough a customer, we'd have returned it to you right away.
I see. Well, it's not too late to make up for past mistakes. Well, youngster, ever considered switching careers to work in a caravan?
Well, I'm not sure I'll have squarer meals with you.
Squarer meals, you? You won't eat your fill, do you? Look, everyone here can attest to you being a treasure hoarder, a member of a criminal organization.
Oh, blackmail, no way!
Single document submitted to me by the Mill of Captains. Submitted by me to the Mill of Captains, and you'll be eating your fill in a prison cell. But see, I'm a kind soul. Not only am I erasing any record of your guilt, but I'm going to offer you a job, food, board. What do you say?
Sunset Iya.
Okay, that's what I thought. And how much will I make? Wages. Well, you can ask the Millilith about that.
Oh. You can... Wait, what did he say? You can just decide my paycheck for yourself.
Well, in any case, you've impressed me with your abilities. In future, my Sumpter beast shall be in your care. I guarantee that not only will you be able to fill your stomach, but that your talents will see ample use indeed.
Wow, this is the first time Paimon's ever seen someone taking advantage of a treasure hoarder this much. You think so too? Well, to be honest, I like the idea of spending time with the Sumpter beasts. Let me give it some thought. I'll let you know once I've thought it through.
I believe you'll make the right decision, young man.
Yeah, he feels like really bad news. He's scary. This is like the most overtly evil NPC I've seen in a long time.
Good. Anyway, my good fellows, thank you for helping me reclaim my precious Yoon and bringing it to my attention that they do not like Joyun chilies. Sorry for the trouble, truly. So please, take this as a token of my appreciation. It would be a shame if fine folks such as yourselves could not eat as they pleased every day.
Yeah. Man, how do y'all feel about Wenhua? Because, that dude was vile. Reprehensible. Mean. I like those little flavor quests. Like, what point did it have? You know? Nothing. But it was fun. It was a sweet little time. I got to read in generic old man voice. I want some Ching's stir fry, but I don't like using the chilies to cook. Why does everything use the Joyun chilies, actually? Oh, can I process ham? Yes, trust the process. How long to process all of the ham? 4-minute big ham process. Fluff quests are nice as a break from big serious world quests. I agree, Mina. I agree. It's fun to do it. I mean, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know that I would exactly call it busy work. But those kinds of things are like what draws me to a big open world game like this. Is it's not made by what you can do or like what the story's like. It's made far more by what what you can do outside of the story. Like, why do I want to be in that world, you know? Because oh, this is where this guy needed to be, huh? Yeah. Right? No? Yeah? What are you? Because, yeah, I struggled so deeply with the advent of these, like, open world games. That wasn't, like, really a thing that I loved. Like, I realized it wasn't for me, like, when Skyrim first came out, right? This is,
Not to
I
be
guess, a
sniffed
hot
at.
take, or a controversial take. But Skyrim was a game that I just, like, could not enjoy. I couldn't do it. Even to this day, I've, like, not played it very long at all. And it wasn't for lack of giving it a chance. I've tried to play it on multiple occasions. But something about the way that the open world was implemented in that one, it's like, it was, I don't know, there wasn't enough stimulating activity for me. Or, like, the activity presented wasn't varied enough.
Oh, finally, you're here. Oh, are you a young master? Are you the son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild's manager?
I'm but a humble servant. The one beside me is, in fact, the real... Yeah, right. Don't listen to his jokes, old man.
Oh my. So you aren't the Commerce Guild's young master.
Oh, he thinks we're Tsingcho? Yeah, man, that's how I am in Baldur's Gate, Lock and Rolls. But that's for a different reason. I love that game. But yeah, with the open world thing, it has to be varied enough. Like, I have to have enough stuff to do. If a game's gonna commit to being that big for me, I need to be able to just do a bunch of nonsense. Like, let me fish. Make the fishing be a minigame.
My apologies. I was considering only your wondrously fashionable attire and your flying companion. Your conduct, too, was unlike ours, that I assumed that you must have come from Liwa Harbor to discuss matters with us. Lu, I am surnamed, and all in the village call me Grandpa Lu. Apologize I must. Recent years have not been kind. I've not even the tea to treat you two as guests. The Adepti will certainly not be satisfied with the tea ceremony this year.
Grandpa Lou, the stuff right by you, aren't those tea leaves?
The quality is far too lacking. How could I possibly serve such things to my guests? Speaking honestly, we're waiting for someone from the Feiyun Commerce Guild, for we must discuss with them the tea leaf problem. They're our biggest customers, after all. The crux of the matter is this batch of tea is simply unsatisfactory, whether it be in terms of taste or quantity. This is an open secret among tea merchants. Lo, the village chief has also decided that no tea may be sold until the quality problem is solved.
Did it for the love of the game.
I've heard tell that the young master of the Commerce Guild is exceptionally smart and skilled. If he caught wind that this year's tea harvest was lacking in both quality and quantity, I thought he would come in person or if not send someone here. So here I wait. Anyway, the problem with the tea leaves, I believe it lies with the soil.
The problem with the soil?
Indeed. I've lived here my whole life and worked with tea since I was but a wee lad. I can notice problems that others may miss as I see it, and may Adeptus Fujin bless us. It must be an imbalance in our soil and water.
Adeptus Fujin?
Oh, so you've also heard the tale? That's quite rare. Even among locals, few remember. Many, many years ago, Chaoying village was nothing but a barren hill. Terrifying demons dwelt there. It was all thanks to Adeptus Fujin that the demons were defeated and tea trees were planted, allowing our ancestors to come live here. But if it's really a problem with the water and soil, then I don't know what we can do about it. Oh, so does that mean you believe me, young master?
Whether or not I believe you doesn't really matter. You're still saying it. The one who commissioned me believes you. Oh, cat. When he crawled in, I wasn't talking about it. Then I felt his claw on my arm. Salem is, he's here for the love of the game. Does anyone want him to say a few words?
Is that so? Then that makes things easy. Come, I'll bring the tea leaf samples. Let's go have a talk with old Woe.
I am so worried that I keep saying Paimon. Something wrong, Grandpa Lou? I don't think I can get him to meow. Hey, bud. I can get him to... Do you have words? No words, just brush on mic. Understood. And now the controller rests on his spinal. Young master and young lady, if it isn't too much trouble, could you pretend you're from the Feiyun Commerce Guild when we're meeting with old Lou? Village Chief Lo is such a good person, but how to put this? He puts more trust in machines, cultivation techniques, fertilizers, and things like that. I mentioned an imbalance in the soil and water before, and we parted on bad terms, but if it was the young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild... Yeah, sure, we'll lie. Doesn't seem like a good plan to Paimon. Yeah, don't worry. Even if he sees through it, it's nobody's idea but mine. None of the blame shall fall on you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, the music in Chenyu Vale is really special. This is a very well-designed town. This does... I'm going to say something that nobody's ever said before, or make a comparison that nobody's ever made. This particular village feels like I'm in Breath of the Wild. It's got the same vibes as like Kakariko Village in that game. Like this is a very nice area. I'm a big fan of this. Like, the visuals are an absolute spectacle. I love the way the water looks, I swear, is better than in most areas. The way the farmland is structured is so cool. Yeah, this is awesome. The construction design is fantastic. Giant Ba and Ba.
There's always some fool trying to mess with me.
What? What just happened? Well... They must be brothers or something. The allegations are back? What do you mean? Ba, my beloved. Why is he your beloved? No. You meant Big Ba, right? You meant Big Ba, right? Oh no. What is in this pot? Nothing. Nothing in pot. What does that map icon mean? It's not on my map. Okay. This area is awesome. I really, really love what this looks like. I need to find a cook pot so I can check to see my ham process progress. Ham progress. Oh, yeah. Wow, 2 cakes. Don't just smile. No. When I say you mean Big Ba, you can't just smile. Uncle Luo, this batch still isn't any good. They're not fragrant enough when you dry them. And they get so dry and brittle that you can't even put them in the roller. Even the ones that survive the secondary processes come out the other end a complete disaster. Are you sure it isn't a problem with the machine? Are you sure you haven't forgotten how to operate it? Man, my voice is like going out. This is rough. Ham progress. It's pronounced hamburger. What a thing to say. How could we dare be careless? He heard me. He heard me. How could you indeed? It's Grandpa Lou. Jin, get back to work, and this respectable-looking young man is... Oh, that's Paimon. Hey, just who the heck calls themselves young master? This is my servant. It will suffice to call her Mini Pie. Oh, in that case, welcome. A guest like you's a rare treat indeed. We've been quite reliant on the assistance of the Commerce Guild for many a year, but as for what's happened this year, I suspect you've already heard about it. What's wrong? You're looking pretty miserable. Did Jin mess up at work again? You old... mocking me again. My apologies, dear guests. Normally I would invite guests from afar to sample our new teas, but this year's batch, well, you know. No tea? Are you seriously going to let me, the young master... The young master is indeed very concerned about the tea leaves and is here to see if anything can be done to help. So, Chief Luo, there's no need to be so tied up with formalities. Well then, to tell the truth, this batch of tea leaves is no good either. They can't be dried, and I can't tell if they were bad when they were picked, or if it's a problem with the machine in our workshop. How's that difficult? Why not just use some of the older leaves you have in stock and see if the product you get from drying them is any different? If the product's normal, then you'll know it isn't a problem with the machine. Seriously, I've told you before. Forget it. As we have important guests present, then we'll give your method a try, Jin. Do we have any fresh tea leaves remaining from the older batches? There's some in the warehouses. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, good one. We've been talking here for a good long while now, and you weren't listening to a single word, were you? Go fetch some of the older batches and process it along with some of the newer stuff that Grandpa Lou brought us using the machine. Don't you dare skip a single step. I'll be watching you. Lazy Jin. How about this? See, our two guests are quite young. They might prefer snacks to tea tasting. Why not turn these two batches into tea cakes? The quality of each will be evident with a single taste. What do you think, Old Woe? Agreed. We'll do just that, Jin. Listen up. Take these two batches of tea leaves and make them into two different tea cakes. One cake from each batch. Don't you dare get even a single leaf mixed up. Yes, sir, Uncle Woe. You want me to mix them all into one cake? Oh, I can't even. Making cake. Oh, wow, 2 cakes. Wait a minute. This quest is about 2 cakes. Yeah, sorry for the long wait. We've got both tea cakes here. Let's try them one at a time, shall we? Well, how's the taste? The first one tasted a bit strange, but the second one was delicious. You're seriously going to let me, the young master, eat... I, the young master, share Minnie Pie's opinion. The tea cakes made from the tea we had in stock taste fine. Alright, you win. So according to you, the tea processing machinery is fine. In other words, the problem's with the tea itself. This new batch of tea, it's just not as good as before. So the water and soil... But perhaps it's the cauldron that's the problem. It's old and in disrepair, which must have offended the Adeptus, causing the tea to deteriorate. Deteriorate? Deteriorate? Deteriorate. Deteriorate. Deteriorate? I'm messing up. No, it's the soil and the water. It's the elements that nourish the soil that... Enough. Let's get that technician in charge of the tea cauldron in here first. It's that Fontanian. The one from Fontaine. The one from the Fontaine Research Institute. Hot. What was it again? Name's such a pain to pronounce. Jin, go get her, would... Jin? Where'd that lazy loafer abscond to this time? That brainless nitwit? I was going to have him go to Yilong Wharf and search for our technician. Would you specifically need somebody from Fontaine to fix it? Well, whether in Liyue or Fontaine, most things powered by elemental energy work on more or less the same principles, yeah? If a Fontainian engineer can fix it, then so can our thaumaturges. Just so happens that this Haute Moon Tan Yi likes to travel around Liyue, passes through here every so often, and loves to offer her services. So as for this round of tea cauldron maintenance, well, I'll leave it to her. Haute Moon Tan Yi? So you see, honored guests. I'm really sorry, but I need to trouble you to go to Yilong Wharf and find our technician, Miss Haute Moon Tan Yi. What? I'm sure he's saying this name wrong. What name am I seeing? It's more likely than not she's found herself a show there that she cannot tear her eyes off. How could you possibly dare ask our guest to do such a thing? Oh, whoa, you misunderstand me. Our honored guest has already had business to attend to at Yilong Wharf, and would be passing along a message on the way. It's nothing, really. Is that so? Is that so? That's my Paimon. Is that so?
It would seem so. I'm truly sorry. Then, if you would, honored guests, Old Lou, I'll leave it to you to accompany them. Old Lou? Yeah, thanks for your hard work. You scared Old Lou so much he's jumping at his own shadow. You mentioned earlier that you're here to investigate the water and soil, right? Best you head over to Yilong Wharf then. It isn't far from the headwaters, and there are ruins left by the Adepti along the way. So if you're looking for clues, there's your best bet. As for passing a message to Haute Moon Tanyi, well, please lend a hand, would you? Give Old Lou some peace of mind so he doesn't worry himself to death. Moon Tanyi. The French name, I forgot. Hey, why are you still acting? The show's over. And what's with calling Paimon Mini Pie anyway? Anyway, just leave it to us. You can rest easy, Grandpa Lou. Such great kids you are. Really great kids. All right, I noticed that you two really enjoyed the tea cake. Why don't I teach you the recipe? Next time you come by some quality tea leaves, you'll be able to make some tea for yourselves. In any case, safe travels. Be careful on mountain paths, and mind you don't slip. Did he take the boat yet? What boat? I don't see a boat. And now I'm scared. What is this up here? What? Adepti! Wait. So I can just steal a bunch of tea from the Vale? Chunming Tea Works? I can go in the house? Ding Senior. Wait. Am I gonna get in trouble for stepping on the tea? Oh, yep. Hey, kiddo, why is someone who looks as nice as you causing so much trouble? This basket's filled with tea leaves that are being dried, not weeds. The treasure's meant for everyone's teacups. Don't do something like this again, or Uncle Wo will be furious if he sees you. Thievery! No way! Engaging in an act of casual thievery. He might even evict you from... He might even evict you from Chaoying Village altogether. Okay, so don't step on the tea. That village probably smells amazing. I agree. I mean, I can get as much tea as I want, huh? Thievery is insane. I agree, Reese. I agree, Reese. Okay. Where are we going? Back to the road to investigate dirt and leaves. So this is just a bunch of Chenyu Adepti. So is the Adepti a good recipe for me to make? Oh, fish. Follow the golden carp. Let's do this first. Because I can see it. That is the only reason. Is this another target practice one? Oh,
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Do I have an attack that can go up? Sucrose.
Absorption test.
Sucrose!
Animal test.
Do it!
308.
Okay. The drama.
Tests
It was
appearing
only
out of
dramatic
thin
for
air.
me.
This needs research.
Genshin ADHD. Oh, thank you for the follow. Piponocchio. Piponocchio. Pipo. I think it was... Are they still here? I think Malico. Right? Right? Yeah, I think Malico that followed me the other day. I don't know. I think that was a Sucrose display of power by my friend Sucrose. I hadn't considered the fact that just... that my like username would be something that would potentially draw somebody to like follow, but one of my recent followers was like, I asked her, like if they followed because of Genshin, they were like, no, I saw your username and I thought it was neat. And I like that explanation.
Defensive mode engaged.
They're so real for that.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
There we go. Now I need to move that slightly to the center, yeah? Yes. Right? Oh, it's not far enough. There we go. So what'd you do for me? Fish. Okay. The fish banished itself from the pond. Oh, the fish is Fujin. Patatui, Paimon, you two are indeed brilliant as expected. Upon seeing my dissipated adeptal energy, you immediately understood the situation. Of course, we're super duper experienced adventurers, you know. Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? About that. Should not the path of the Adepti be full of challenges? 'Tis merely a test of your wisdom. Call me the master test taker. Speaking of which, what's the problem with the soil and water you mentioned before? Grandpa Lou was also sure that this was behind the deteriorating quality of the tea leaves. Yes, you two have seen Chaoying Village. Should the quality and quantity of tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village until finally, in the years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest. It's true. The Lord of Geo would not stand idly by as disaster befell. Were the sky to collapse, the Conqueror of Demons and other Adepti would do their utmost to support it. Should the waters under Yilong Wharf breach the dikes and flood, Liyue Harbor would aid the villagers. But without tea, this stretch of mountains would, or Chaoying Village rather, would lose its very reason to exist in human eyes. That makes sense. When you put it like that, Paimon understands. When you say it nice and slowly. So, are you two willing to help me correct the imbalance in the water and soil? What do you say, Mini Pie? Hairpin doing a lot of work. Who the heck is Mini Pie? Never heard the name before. But Paimon wants to help Adeptus Fujin and Chaoying Village. When she thinks about such delicious tea cakes being lost forever just because there was no good tea, it'd be such a big shame, wouldn't it? Yes, that's excellent. Your willingness is commendable, and one is quite grateful to you both. Now back to business. When it comes to how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you two must go against the currents. You two must go up against the currents and seek the jade treasures thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform the ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the miasma that has settled over the mountains and fields and into the rivers, and restoring the water veins and soils. Okay, got it. But, how do we do the ritual? Oh, she looks so fed up right now. Hello? Adeptus Fujin? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. As for the ritual, it's a bit early for that. Well then, we'll see each other later. Bye. And she's gone. According to her, we need to go against the current. That just means upstream, right? Hey, that's the same direction as Yilong Wharf. Let's go. So, wait. I'm with a koi. Yes. This is what I thought was happening. That's like that legend of the koi swimming up a waterfall and like the strongest one becoming a dragon.
Might be of utility to you on your journey.
Something Kaido
Please.
One Piece.
I insist.
Something Kaido One Piece indeed. The nickname giver gets given a nickname. Word salad. Oh man, that's something my my older daughter, my older of my two daughters, she likes watching Despicable Me 4 right now. And one of my favorite quotes from that movie is somebody saying Toodaloo to Gru and his wife, and she says Toodaloo to you two too, and that like itches my brain in a good way hearing that word combo.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Not to be sniffed at.
What are all these? What is this? What do you got? Millennia of history have their eyes on us. Use the adeptal energy granted by Fujin to restore the collapsed ancient ruins to some extent. After taking a close look at the ruins, put each object back in the correct position and orientation. Oh, okay.
Defensive load is
Favorite little song.
surge. Animal tech 6308.
Word salad. Oh, treasure hoarder insignias are always good for me to get. Whoa. Yes, I've done it. Back where it belongs. Why are they making me build? Okay. Build is the past tense of the name Bill. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, gentlemen. What game are you playing here? Oh. I was about to say. Okay. So I need this to go... Where do I want you? Right here? I need you to go this way. To the left of the altar? Oh, so they have specific designations. Is not the place I'm to guard. Go right there then. See if I care. Left of the altar? Yes, that is your spot. Okay, I'm getting it. Something is drawing monsters here. No, I want you there. I need you here. Right? Does it? Nope, it doesn't just turn by itself, huh? Yes. We've built the arch.
Preparing for
It's
dusk.
perfect.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Stand clear. Animal tech 6308.
Ooh, okay, whoa. Boom. Down. Whoa. Storm sealed lava churl. I thought it said lava churl.
Annihilation mode.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna get through the health part.
Swirl. Mark 2. Absorption.
Close your eyes. Chew dust.
Linz doesn't need help, but I am getting pulverized.
Observe.
I don't care if it resists electro. Did my hand fall from my wrist? What kind of achievement is that? Oh, man. Whoops. Okay.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey.
Okay, well, cool.
Please, I insist.
Uh-oh, electro. Big, yummy, delicious, rare treasure. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, more big, yummy, delicious, rare treasure. Okay. So what do you got for me? Blow up the barrels. Okay. Does it take the time that it would take me to swap two bow characters? Surely not, right? Whoa!
Smash and grab.
Okay, whoops. Man, this is rough. Oh, good. I missed. No, I missed. Okay. Did it. I did it. There we
Let's
go.
add it to the pile.
Like every weapon. Oh, a Skyrider Greatsword in that one. That's awesome. Are they... Whoa. Missiles. Let's just go over here. Switch to Kai and go over here, rather. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Lone Wolf Jedi. One stub toe away from dying. One stiff breeze. Neat. Oh, let's swap to Pyro so I can check my ham process. My meat processing process. Okay. How many hams? Obtain ham. Okay, and now I can make exactly one Adeptus Temptation. Heck yeah. Good deal. And I can make 5 billion sweet madame. Let's do 20 of those. I know the floating symbol has to mean something. Wait, what was this? Oh, the, what do you call it when you snack because you can't eat the insomnia? Whoa! One pose flick and she's red. Yehoda palette swap incoming. Good deal. Got that acquaint fate. I'm not near a standard wish, right? I think that's my only one actually. No, I have 5. Good golly. What is my friend list check up? Let's go. Pipe dream. Yes. Oh. Wait, friends. Why can I not press buttons correctly? Oh, there we go. There we go. And now Diluc started to talk, but I interrupted him. I kind of want to revisit Yeah, that would feel a little bit anticlimactic. Yeah, I have 200 because I also have the those Genesis crystals. So I have it. I think I have Varka and the weapon. Especially if I get Varka like on the first 10 pull. Yeah. Thank you for the tip pipe dream. A lot of people learning a lot of lessons. Oh, I also have all these intertwined fates. So yeah, I mean I have 210-ish pulls right now. So things are looking good.
It's a Favonius with you next time.
And Varka is guaranteed, so I get him no matter what. It is just the timing that makes it either convenient or inconvenient to get his sword as well. Yeah, that's actually such crazy luck. But that's what I did in Ooh, I could get both. Is Flynn's weapon like a lot better than what I'm using for him? I don't know anything. I'm an ignorant fool, as you all know. You wouldn't be watching this if you knew that I was not an ignorant fool. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fish shot. Fish launch. He's using this thing. What's it called? Which again, my Flynn's is so suboptimal even still. The prototype star glitter. I don't think I have anything that's better for him. Just have Favonius. Anything about him that I'm anticipating? I'm excited for how mobile he is. And I'm excited for how flexible he is. I know a lot of people have said I'm excited to get on my high horse here. I am thrilled for Varka. I think he is going to be an incredible character for me specifically because I have the context of being a newer character. So if I can get him to do what he wants to do, which in this case, as long as I have him paired with Sucrose, he can fill any gap that my account has. The only issues that I'll encounter are if he, like if there's any variety of animo resistance. But the fact that he can functionally be a hybrid pyro, cryo, hydro, or electro DPS, even if like only like one of them is optimal per se, he can fill that role. So like since I have Flynn's on an electro team, I think my best Varka team right now is also an electro team. But eventually, as I fill my account out, he's going to be better at other stuff. Like, I can make him do Hydro reasonably well quickly because I have Xingqiu and Barbara. So he can just do that. Or Xingqiu and Dahlia. So I right now I think Durin right now I think that Varka very well might be one of the best possible characters from what I've understood about the game, like that any new player could have. I know that's the caveat if he really, really wants his weapon, but if you're new in the way that I'm new and have just been like saving like a fiend, he's gonna be very, very worthwhile to pull, I think. I know he's not top tier, and I know I'm speaking from like a place of privilege because, I mean, you see the team that I'm using, but I'm gonna have to make some sort of amendment to this team when I pull him. I like now that I'm done creating
how the world has changed.
the Varka
Might
bot
I
chain.
ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Do you guys agree with that opinion? Was that a hot take, or is that just real? Though I don't understand it in the least, I still think it's amazing. Just watching her stand there singing, or sing while walking around, or sing while sitting, and then sing when she lifts her hand, or slowly let it fall, all the while ceaselessly singing. I really don't know what kind of magical powers the old lady has. Babbling, chanting, singing, reciting, and crying. I haven't got a clue what she's saying, but it's amazing. Little Mao, can you understand? Ooh. My frames are going crazy over there. That's just how opera singing is. And weren't there fight scenes later? There was that old dude who could do 88 flips and tricks, riveting stuff. Let me see if... Oh, whoops, wrong button. Ooh, why is my webcam being so funky? Is the game being funky? No, it's not. Okay. That's just how opera singing is. And weren't there fight scenes later? There was that old dude who could do 88 flips and tricks, riveting stuff. Yeah, it's great, and it's a shame I don't understand a thing. A whole bunch of people fighting and jumping all over the place. All super flashy and such. One-on-one. Several all fighting each other. 5 or 6 taking turns. It's just almost addictive. Hello? We're looking for a technician from Fontaine. Chief Luo and Grandpa Lu said, what name did they give us again? Haute Montagne. Whoa, no, yeah, that's it. Yep, sounds like Grandpa Lu sent you all right. Just call me Haute Montagne. Wait, Haute Montagne. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. I am but one who comes to the aid of the oppressed in their moment of need, a disciple of the Guhua. What do you mean you're from the Guhua clan? All right, so he's Patatouille, and I'm Paimon, and Grandpa Lu sent us looking for you. Mr. Patatouille, Miss Paimon, hello. I'm Little Mao, a friend of mountains. Yeah, that's what my name means. Haute Montagne can be a bit hard to pronounce, so I asked Little Mao to just call me that. Really, quite the interesting pair. How'd you two meet? It was quite fortuitous. And last year, I went into the mountains in the south for a spell, and got lost in the fog. A huge beast the size of a Cal Etienne Lewis was glaring at me. I thought I was done for, but just then, a little kid suddenly shouted at me. I followed the sound through the mist and got out, and I was saved. Otherwise, I would have been eaten, just like that, and my family in Fontaine wouldn't have even been able to claim compensation on my account. I know more about what goes on in the mountains than the grown-ups. Is that so? You're amazing, Little Mao. Haute Montagne, Grandpa Lu and Chief Luo are looking for you. All right, got it. I'll be there in a jiffy. All the shows here are just too good. I ended up watching several, one right after another, and now my legs have fallen asleep, but I just can't understand a word. What sorts of stories are they telling? It's about how way back a huge carp and a monster from the mountains fought. You kill me, I kill you story. In the end, everyone dies. Old Montagne. Old Montagne. That's a pretty concise summary, but don't talk about killing and dying so much, Little Mao. If you think about that kind of stuff too often, you might become the villain when you grow up. How meta. Since those in Chaoying Village are waiting on me, it's time to go. See you all later. Let's watch the shows here again when you're about to head back to Fontaine. Here we go. All right. Good night, Pipe Dream, and enjoy your breakfast, Mina. Okay, now that we've solved the puzzle, we can get back to business. Little Mao, how about you? What are you two going to do? But to be honest, we're not quite sure how to explain it. The water and soil in Chenyu Vale are kind of out of whack, and we need to cure them for everything in Chenyu Vale to get better. I get it. Miss Paimon's trying to say we need to restore nature? Hey, that's right. You're really amazing, little Mao. You got it right away. Restoring nature? Did someone talk to you about that? That's right. A friend who's always taking care of me told me. She wants to restore nature too. If we restore nature, everything will get better. So I want to help too. She also told me about you two. Oh, you've seen her. Oh, you mean my friend? Of course, silly Miss Paimon. How could we be friends if I'd never seen her? Fair point. Actually, we want to... Paimon remembers we need to find jade treasures in the water and then do some rain jade, right? But even though we've come upstream, we still haven't found any clues. Ah, I know. Come with me. I'll show you where to look. What? Is it really that easy? Little Mao, your friend wants to restore nature, right? Yeah, she told me a lot, such as stories from before Qiaoying Village became Qiaoying Village, and how the tea trees came to be, and more. She said that things will get worse and worse in Chenyu Vale if the natural order isn't restored. Oh, looks like we're on the same page then. Little Mao, you just said you knew where we could find leads, right? Yeah, I don't know if it'll help, but when you mentioned jade treasures and rain jade and stuff, I just thought of it. Come with me. Yep, let's go. Man, I am paying for my hubris here. It has just occurred to me. I don't know if you've seen me like fiddling with something off screen. I am a fool. This one was definitely going to go on YouTube, and I don't even have the opportunity to. I don't even have the opportunity to like edit, because even though I have sticky notes on my desk telling me to like press the right buttons and stuff, I didn't, because I'm a hooligan. So. I am going to have to like upload this one natively to YouTube from Twitch, and I don't know what kind of quality loss is going to be there, but I hate that. But trying not to I have this like big bad habit as an individual where it's like I truly seek my interpretation of perfection in the things that I do. I don't think I'm a perfectionist because I don't feel like I am like I've just never characterized myself as that. But when I'm in a situation like that, I like tend to ruminate on things really bad. Like if something doesn't go the way that I perceive to be correct, I am, for lack of a better word, I just like am incorrect. I recover poorly when I am put out. Like I think I have one of the more neutral moods of people that I know. Like I'm mild-mannered.
It takes more than a little rain.
But I
extinguish my lamp.
feel like the kind of like disappointment when it's something that like I had the ability to control, the kind of disappointment I'm capable of feeling is so rough. Let's see. I guess I should just be smacking trees as I encounter them, huh? Hit the tree, Diluc. Hit the tree. Yes. Well, that was a little... Yeah, I mean, this area is awesome. I love this scenery. So far, this is truly, like, my favorite place I've been. Spirit Carp. Is Spirit Carp the resource here? No way. Man, I messed up. I can't remember the first part of the dialogue, but with the frizz? No way. And then cruising on down Main Street. Man, I sang it too well. Watch your step. There's moss on the cliff. It's slippery. Thank you, little Mao. Oh, now cutscene? No. Break rock. Rocks here are a little loose. Be careful. Tell these rocks to get loosed. Oh! Or should I say get lost? It's a domain? Oh, no, it's not a domain. It's a cave. Oh, this is so cool. What is this? This is awesome. I cannot believe... Like, this is the first, like, delving dungeon-looking thing that's happening in the world that I've seen. That's awesome. I mean, I've been to Sumeru. Chinoculus. Yeah, getting to a northern quadrant of Liyue and being kidnapped was jarring and off-putting both. Ooh, what is this? Investigate. What huge claw marks and paw prints, like some huge wild beast left them behind. Let me cook.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey.
Oh, and I like
Please,
that he's got an
I
echo.
insist.
Wait, where'd little Mao go? Why'd I let the child go on his own in the wet, nasty cavern, the dank cavern? Monkus, claw mark. Like, it didn't ruin my life, but it definitely didn't help when I was kidnapped by a goldfish. This is it. This is the clue I wanted to show you before, right here. What on Teyvat is that? It's so covered in moss that Paimon can't make heads or tails of it. There wasn't any moss the last time I came here. No need to worry, little Mao. It's so humid here that it's no wonder that there's moss growing everywhere. There must be a way to clear it away. Yeah, Mao is tough. What? With my goldfish magic, anything's possible. Look, Patatouille, look. It's a scene of ancient people attending a festival and performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today, huh? Although the grown-ups in the city and the village all say the Lord of Geo was the first to arrive in Chenyu Vale, I've heard the people in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river, and they'd float along until they sank to the bottom. They saw it as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and ensure that the soil would be fertile. Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chenyu Vale will only be fixed after we found some jade that was thrown into the river in ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it? You're so knowledgeable. Was your friend also the one who told you these stories? You rule, little Mao. That's first-class guide material right there. Little Mao's a local, so of course he understands the place better than Paimon. Yep, and everyone will be really blessed to live happily ever after and all that. But I much prefer hearing her stories about ancient wars and battles. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants who were over 10 feet tall. The warriors of Chenyu Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in the blink of an eye. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize I was syncing up with the lantern right. The lantern correct. And the Millilith, led by none other than the Lord of Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits of armor that weighed over 1,000 pounds and fought with 100-pound spears. Apparently everyone was at war back then, so much so that Bishui River turned crimson red. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts from that era. Even now, those who wander through mountains might still be able to catch their singing on the wind. Like scary stuff. Cover your ears, Mini Pie. Who's Mini Pie? Ot Montagne's right, though. If you constantly think about this stuff, Oat Mountain Knee. I laugh about how it's said over and over. Tuna raid. Why are we saying tuna raid? Why'd we say tuna raid? Oh, tuna raid. So many tuna. Goodness gracious. Welcome, tuna raid. I'm being attacked. Who's Mini Pie? Thank you so much for the raid. That's awesome. This is the second time ever in all my time of streaming. Hey, Tunari. Thank you so much. The smell has arrived. Thank you for the follow, Bayuki. My stream's doing really well. I'm going to turn the Twitch on so we can see this part. It's doing even better now. Thank you so much for being here. If you constantly think about this stuff, you'll turn into a villain when you're older. Who brought the wasabi? No, The smelly smell that gets very smelly. There's no way grown-ups would tell us these stories. They always say we're too young to hear them, that they'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. Goodness gracious, welcome everybody, and thank you for the follows. Sneepy Shane, Genshin Games. This is... Oh man, I hope I got everyone. I think I said Bayuki. Woo! Death Scythe. There's no way grown-ups would tell us these stories. They always say we're too young to hear them and they'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story is not going to turn me into a monster. Besides, there aren't many adults around who still know these stories anyway. If my friend hadn't told me, I wouldn't have even known the stories about this picture. Yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah, I am enjoying this world quest. It's a lot of fun. I really love Chenyu Vale. Okay, fine then. I guess we'll move on. So the grown-ups were right to say those ancient people threw the jade into the river from somewhere high up. But where exactly? And where did all the jade float off to? Well, it must have sunk to the bottom, right? It's not that simple. If it was thrown in somewhere upriver, and even if it sank to the bottom, it would still be pushed downriver by the current, let alone after so many years. Besides, I've never heard talk of any ancient jade ritual being found upriver. Chenyu Vale is a small place after all. If there'd been such rumors, everyone would already know about them. You know so much. You're future scholar material for sure. I'm glad you had fun with the Lantern Rite quest. Since I'm newer, I had to avoid them like the plague, because I don't want to have any like plot elements spoiled. And thank you for the follows, Tunari and Alonzo. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. But what if I don't want to be a scholar? They don't earn much more, and it sounds like no fun. This is crazy. Thank you so much. These raids are always so fun. I love seeing like the sporadic invasion. It's so cool. Then become a traveler, just like us. What could be more fun than adventuring around the world? Seeing as we now know the site of the Rain Jade right, what should we do next? Let's go high up and take a look. The watchtower at Yilong Wharf's pretty high up. Yeah, let's head out. Awesome. I would really like the event exclusive stuff. I'm doing all right on my I have enough. I'm really excited for Varka, speaking like a scatterbrained fella here. I really have enough materials for Varka and his weapon. I know that those rewards from the Lantern Rite stuff are good, which I'm looking to see what the rewards are, but everything that I was like really comfortable doing, with the exception of like a couple of the like the lantern stuff I've done. I'm gonna tie a lot of that stuff in. Yeah, Varka. I'm too hyped up by all of the promotional story, and by promotional story, I really just mean like Mondstadt characters' dialogue about him, like seeing like Kaya and Diluc's dialogue about Varka, like and how those contrast, and then how everybody else is talking about Varka. I'm like really excited. Look, from up here you can clearly see how the water moves faster through those narrows, then slows down again as the river widens out. The Jade must have stopped there. We should find what we're looking for there. Wow, you're such a whiz kid. Paimon's been wondering though, what's that massive thing in the distance? That huge thing is a jade mouth, a legendary jade ring that an Adeptus threw into the water. Oh, that looks like that big orb that we saw in Liyue. The one that we pondered. Oh, but the river curves around there, so that current should actually speed up. Yeah, so the rapid flow around the bend might have resulted in things being deposited along the convex bank where it widens, so there's actually a good chance that the jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around Jademouth. Of course, that's assuming that the course of the river hasn't been artificially altered. This kid is a little bit of a nerd. My favorite character so far, from all the promotional stuff I've seen, character-wise, Arataki Ito. My favorite character that I have, that one is interesting. Ooh, I didn't read that. Not to mention the fisherman legend that goes something like, Jade shall rise from sunken mouth, or something like that. Anyways, let's go over and take a look around first. Compared to Little Mao, Paimon feels like she's completely out of her depth. It's because my friend is amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains, and she's taught me loads too. That's how I've learned so much. Yeah, Paimon, you just need better friends. No, I have to continue. You're unfit for duty, Mini Pie. As the young master, I'm most disappointed. Patatouille, has the rarefied mountain air or miasma gone to your head or something? Or does the adeptal energy you used have side effects? You're behaving pretty strangely. The Tsingcho roleplay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Arataki Ito, as soon as if he ever comes up, I am gonna get him. And, like, I've not spent any substantial amount on the game. And I probably would if he's running at the same time as, like, another character that I want. I'm like, man, this is maybe once in a lifetime or, like, a once in a 2-year experience. Whatever the case, let's go down and get on a bamboo raft. Woo! Jade Mouth, here we come. But my favorite characters to play, I'll show you what I have. I've not been playing long. I think since... those who have been following me, October? Or was it late September, I think? Yeah, a chronicled banner is what I wait on. But the only, like, good team I have is I managed to get very lucky every time that anybody relevant to Flynn's came up. So I just have that full squad. I liked Diluc at the beginning, even though he's basic. He was basic in a fun way. Somebody I'm not going to play around with much, but I am excited to get to play around with is Aoife, because I think I have Aoife. It's either C4 or C5, right? Who remembers? Yeah, C4. And I like his voiceover a whole lot. I think it's when he goes down. He says, where is it? Fallen. Wait, no way, bro.
Ah, no way, bro.
That's just funny. He's so cool. No way, bro. I think that's fun. Everything with Eve is really cool. I would like to make a swirl team with him, but I mean, it's still Electro. Let's see, who else? I like Yehoda a lot. I'm a big Yehoda defender. I want to be able to defend Dahlia, but unfortunately I don't have enough persuasive powers. I think that's really it right now. The teams that I'll run are Overload, Diluc, Flynn's just the way he's supposed to go, and weird superconduct horrifying amalgam Kaya. Those are the teams that I like right now. But I haven't gotten anything built too well. But those are the things that I like to do thus far, at least. Okay, here's the boat. Now, people are hyping up the boat. What do I need to be thinking about with the boat? Rip Lunar Swirl. Oh, yeah, and in the last Abyss, I also was doing Lunar Geocharge Bloom Plunge Geotraveling. That's not real, but I was trying to get the all the reactions to do what I wanted them to do. Someone coming aboard. Wait, is that little Mao? Come, I'll take you. So what with the with the raid? Wait a minute. Why was it? Oh, your name is Tunari. I guess that makes sense. I was like, why was everything tuna themed? What is that bird? Look at that fella. The pelican with antenna. Okay, we're on the boat. All right, boatman. Take us to the Jade Mouth. All right, Jade Mouth it is. The other two, you're tourists? Ah, well, if you're here for sightseeing, there's not many locals who head that way. You could say that. Mr. Boatman, are there any stories about the Jade Mouth that I haven't heard before? Knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, you must have heard them all by now. Tell me more, tell me more. All right, then. Well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jade Mouth was left behind by Rex Lapis when he marched through here to save the people of Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent a naval advance from downstream... Oh, man, seeing the words naval advance, I'm like... I think of rapidly approaching belly button. I started streaming, somewhere around... Well, I didn't start streaming Genshin until pretty recently. The Twitch, I started streaming on Twitch to just, like, friends and stuff in June of this last year. Oh no, all the dialogue. Let's see. You're making it up as you go again, Gramps. There's no way that Leo's navy came up this river. I've heard that Jade Mouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie god tried to redirect the river to drown the Millilith station on both the banks of Chenyu Vale. I gotta read so fast. But a giant white snake and a giant carp who were subordinates disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake held up the baddie god while the giant carp... She threw the jade she wore here. The jades pinned the river down. Ever since, we've had no more floods, and everyone can live peaceful lives on both sides of the river. You look like... you understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crops by this river. See, it was also pinned down by the jades. It's true that the river hasn't flooded, but that also meant it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for the crops. So what was once a steady or a gently flowing river is now a narrow, rapid flowing torrent instead. Why is it auto-scrolling? It's so fast. No sustenance for the earth on its banks. Ha! And of course, no people living peaceful lives on both its sides. Paimon gets it now, but did you say the Adepti were resisting the Lord of Geo, Little Mao? That's how it was all that time ago. Some people believe the first lord of all Liyue was Rex Lapis, but in Chenyu Vale, we believe before he came, there were other gods and Adepti who protected our ancestors. I've heard Grandpa Lu say the tea ceremony is actually for the Carp Adeptus who planted our first tea tree. Ooh, aren't those Adepti meant to be baddies? They were serving under a baddie god. In some stories, they're baddies, while in others, they're goodies, but it was all such a... Okay. All such a long time ago, even the grown-ups don't remember much. They're always trying to bluff me.
Talking about that friend of yours again. How can such supernatural beings be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces...
There you go again. All the baddie gods. Thanks, Gramps. As the river breeze flows, you hitch a ride. Them talking about the baddie god is making me lose my mind. Okay, so I need to go to the Jade Myth. Wait. Fire! Oh. Wait. Incorrect. Sorry, I had to ponder the orb. Man, I really love Chenyu Vale. Like everything aesthetically, I love the movement mechanic being a flying fish. Get out of here. Hey, welcome, lovely Lexi. Let's see what we got. This, I mean, it's just stunning. They really like knocked it out of the park here. Well, here's the Jade Mouth, but how are we gonna find all that jade underwater? Ah, so that's how it is. The spring's cries ripple through the vales. The shrines depart from northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide. Sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns. The beautiful jade concealed within. Oh, that's a song. I thought it was slam poetry. What's that little mouse singing about? It sounds pretty complicated. It's one of our local folk songs. I heard an old granny singing it as she was gathering herbs. It means... if you look out from the center of the river to the banks on either side, you'll see two stone shrines, hidden to the northeast and southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed. Southwest suppressed. This kid is suddenly rhyming constantly. Man, I'm excited to see what you're saying is the most beautiful part of Chenyu Vale. Paimon understood the last bit. So the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool? Yep, sounds like we're going treasure hunting. Hooray! But the area between the northeast and southwest is so huge. After all, in a broad sense, the northeast and southwest of Jade Mouth can include pretty much the whole world. You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I already have an idea where the shrines will be because, well, my friend told me. Come on, let's roll. Hold up. Does anyone else think a giant maelstrom suddenly appearing here might not be too great? Oh, yeah. Won't that mean boats will no longer be able to sail in and out of Yilong Wharf? Oh, don't worry about that. My friend told me that once we've done what we need to beneath, the whirlpool will disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the old boatmen carry on making a living? Wow, so it's not just a smart whirlpool, but a considerate one to boot. Let's get going then. Me stumbling over the wharf pool. Whirlpool. Okay, gotta investigate the stone shrine with these conveniently placed fish launchers. Good deal. Incense cauldron. Incense cauldron. Okay. Wait. What do you want? What is needed? So I need to light the other one as well, right? Is that... Am I picking up what it's putting down? Try using adeptal energy. Oh, I just need to walk by all the other ones? Wait, hold on. Oh, break. What did it want me to do? Hold on, pause. Gotta remember what to do with things. Maybe a tutorial will help me. I've never had this happen to me before. But since I have been like a little vaguely ill, use adeptal energy to resonate with the Jade cauldrons scattered throughout the mountains. Use the adeptal energy contained within the Jade cauldrons to briefly light the sensors on the path to the sacred veins. If you can light all the sensors at once, something marvelous might happen. Okay, so I just need to be close? Oh, no, I see what I need to do. Okay, I get it. So I need to shoot it through there. Yeah, okay. That's tricky. I like that. Oh yeah, but I like this time that I've like had this little cold, it's been making my like vision spin every once in a while. Like I have what's it called? Like I have, what's the thing where you get dizzy? Vertigo. Investigate. Oh, okay, there we go. So it's like every once in a while I just get this weird sensation behind my eyes. The world spins a little and then it chills out. And I was looking that up because, you know, who doesn't have that little doom sense of like anytime you feel something foreign, you're like, well, I guess this is the end. I've had a good run. And it was saying that's likely due to just congestion. But man, what an off-putting thing to deal with, you know? Okay, enough of time.
Preparing for dust up. Accelerate.
What is that? What kind of migraine do you refer to? I used to have these like ocular migraines really regularly where they were basically explaining to me like it was something to do with like blood flow behind the eyes.
Defensive mode engaged.
But it would be like little like micro things in my eye would just be like moving and obscure my vision. Whoa! Enemies. A boss.
Preparing for dust up.
Yeah, I'm glad I figured out how to pull that incense through. So this is G Shower and Lusong. Shower. I am a big fan of the localization team in this game because they have done enough things to like really earn my it's really done a lot to earn my trust. Just a symptoms. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I was trying to describe it to somebody earlier, and it's like it's not. It doesn't sound like a click or feel like a click, but it's like something behind my eyes is like, and then like everything spins for a second, and then I'm just back to normal. The spring's cries ripple through the vales. The shrines depart from northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide. Sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns. We found the other two shrines the legend speaks of, and it seems they too are related to our ancestors in the mountains. But the meaning of the folk song mentioned above remains unclear. We don't have a clue what to do here. We're just running around like headless chickens. Everyone got really worked up when they heard our comrades excavating and shipping antiques were already making Big Mora. Who knows how much longer we'll have to stick around here. Ah, man. Everybody's out here blaming Big Mora. Okay. I need to go back to the Jade.
How the world has changed.
Now
Might
that
I
I've
ask, when did the custom
my
of placing treasure chests
incense.
in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Okay. Oh, whoa. Kidnapped. I've been Chenyu Veiled once more. Huh, we haven't seen the whirlpool from the song yet. Is the whirlpool the orb? What should we do next? How about giving that adeptal energy of yours a try, Patatouille? Okay. Where? Oh. Oh no. Woo! Okay, he took my conversation. Whoa! Okay, I was pressing R1. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay, and go. Swirl. Ooh, like an actual scene. Oh, that's really cool. That's like a full anime visual. So I go into the big bowl. Oh, fish. Finch. Yep, and there's the golden carp. Oh, hey. A totally skippable chest that I find by going the wrong way immediately. Oh, wait. Ooh!
Installation chamber deployed.
Big fella.
Ultimatum protocol.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Hello, big fella.
Close your eyes. To
Yeah, just
observe.
handle him, please, my friend.
Beckons.
I like using the real Flynn's burst just for style.
Not to be sniffed.
Who are
at.
everybody else's favorite characters at the moment? Or who's your favorite older character at the moment? Not newer. I know a lot of people like a lot of the newer ones. I'm still surprised. Like, I feel like I've only known a couple people that, like, when Nefer came out, like, really got her and started really using her. I can think of one person, but also, like, the depth of people or the breadth of people that I talk to that play Genshin isn't super deep.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Shogun's a character that I like don't know much about. I know that a lot of people like talk about her. I think two from Inazuma that I hear about a lot that I've just never investigated are Kuki Shinobu and Raiden Shogun. Oh, Yanfei's a fun pick. Oh, welcome, Whisper. Okay, this area is awesome, actually. Hold on. And this track is insane. The steel drums and the cave aesthetic are like chef's kiss. Okay. Time to go to the artifacts with my fish. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Orpheus. Patatouille and Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? You haven't met before. This is little Mao. He's helped us so much along the way. No, we haven't met before, but you must be a good child, little Mao. Hello, and yes, that's me. Miss, are you an Adeptus? You are, aren't you? Thanks for all the help you've given Patatouille and Paimon, little Mao. It's really the legendary Fujin in the flesh. I can't believe this. I've heard so many stories about you, and now I know you're not some kind of big slippery carp, but a lady instead, like a big sister. But big carp? Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, little Mao? One is indeed an Adeptus, and as such can take forms as one pleases. This particular form seemed like the most approachable one for conversing with humans. Oh, Kuching Main? Awesome. From what you've said, you have a very unique scent, little Mao. Have you met someone in the mountains before? Someone with golden eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly. Big Sis Fujin, you're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friend from the mountains doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She's helped me tons and taught me loads. So it was her after all. So your friend wasn't Adeptus Fujin after all, huh? That's a Magikarp. How did you do? Abyss? With I think I'm just lucky with Flynn's, honestly. That would be my answer as to how I'm successful anytime I try Abyss. But Big Sis Fujin's my friend now too, isn't she? Of course, little Mao. I'm delighted to have made friends with you. Way to go, little Mao. You've met 2 Adepti. But I've met more. That's just 1 question mark from little Mao. Insane. Don't worry about him. Anyway, does that mean Little Mao's friend is also an Adeptus? As for whether Little Mao's friend counts as an Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure even myself. After all, Adeptus is merely a title, and it's hard to say whether Adepti are even people. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, villain, or idiot. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain an Adeptus forever. That's true. So you've met that friend of Little Mouse that we were talking about, right? Indeed, but it's been a long, long time since I last saw her, so now I suspect that I don't know her half as well as Little Mao does. I'm not even sure if I still count as her friend. His friend wants to restore nature. I would imagine so. Anyway, I must ask you all to please take this piece of votive rain jade. I had originally hoped it might remain here, the same as it ever was, but I never expected it to grow quite so large. I used to love it so. This rain jade that you just mentioned, did it rain down or make it rain or something? Of course not. After the great changes in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyu Vale lost their ability to communicate with the heavens, and lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was pure as moonlight. Henceforth they began to take jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast it to the river. As they did this, they would pray for good omens, for fertile land, and inclement weather, and for their riverbanks to hold strong. Over time, for clement weather. You hear in like modern day, the term inclement weather, and it's so rare that you see this clement weather like being typical weather. Over time, these rituals grew in power until one day. Big Sis Fujin, what happened next? One day, the long war to become the gods who would reign over this world began. Afterward, this tradition lost all of its meaning, but though it was forgotten, its name is still passed down over generations. To cut a long story short, this piece of votive rain jade before us was the very last one ever to be thrown. Just as the part above the surface, when commanded by an adeptal art, can be made large enough to stop a flood, its core, too, has been swallowed by an uncontrollable adeptal energy. Much of its power is dissipated into the surrounding area through the spirit veins. This power may have affected the nearby flora and fauna, attracting and even making aberrations of them. You must be careful. What? As far as I can tell, the adeptal energy that's dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken the hibernating votive rain jade. If this is the case, we're one step closer to achieving our goal of nursing the water and soil back to health. How should I say this? Patatouille and Paimon, thank you both. You're doing an amazing thing by choosing to help me, you know. And little Mao, will you help me too? Will you help out your big sis? Of course, I want to restore nature too. Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, little Mao. You'll understand everything later. All right, then let us go our separate ways for now. Once you've retrieved the adeptal energy-filled votive rain jade, we'll meet again by a deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south. The south? She's gone and disappeared again. Need Varka so bad. Prefer her to Doka. Hero, villain, and idiot. The 3 tropes. Let's just do what Big Sis Fujin said and restore this voting rain jade's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? See, you're not that much brighter than Paimon. Oh, right. It's so complicated. Though since you mention it, what does votive even mean? And why is it called rain jade? Exactly. What does it mean? Yeah, I've not had the fortune of even trying Mavuika. I want to know how to pronounce that one correctly. That's a name that I've never had on lock.
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated. Surge.
Oh, I was about to say, is there any battle music in here? I think it's
Animal
started.
test 63.
Be
Or
silent.
we're in the quiet zone. I've been put in timeout. Whoa. Oh, the big energy. Oh, Mawika. Huh. I'm bad with the pronunciations that are, I'm bad with all the pronunciations that have, like, hidden letters. Like,
Close your eyes.
okay, case in point. Dendro character on the standard banner. What's his name? Because I recall hearing somebody say it's Tofnari. But then again, I might be wrong. I might have misunderstood even that. Mawika. Mawika? Sorry about all this random coughing. I'm fighting evil, freaky cold. Or this vague something viral.
Surge. Absorption test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Whoa, what is that?
Be silent. To dust.
That's the wackiest looking hilly troll I've ever seen in my life. What on earth am I looking at? Oh, Tainari. Oh, I didn't set our order. No, I just have attack buff Bina.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Oh, free my friend. Open door. You are unsealed. Oh. It's got friends? Oh, like so many friends. Hello? Oh. They've broken the Sealy. There we go. Nice. Oh, just one chest.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Forced Natlan hate. Natlan? Natlan? Oh, okay. So I need to just raise all these up. And I need a pyro character. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get that fixed for you. Allow. There you go. There you go. Yeah, nothing weird with that. Wonder why pyro was decided as the element that I need right here. Aw, man. Oh, no. No! Aw, man. Rats. Okay, hold on. I gotta pilot this differently. I just need to pull Amber. Or use Amber real quick. Whoops.
Leave it to me.
Amber's a character that I think people like that I've just not used since she, since I got out of Mondstadt. Or the initial Mondstadt phase, rather. Oh, okay, so I had to do that part. That's good to know. Worried that I was wasting time in here. Oh, okay. Having Amber out in the year of our Lord 2026 on a fresh account. Crazy. Crazy times. Uh-oh. Yoimiya. What does she do? I need to be, like, better acquainted with characters, but I guess I don't, because, I mean, it does allow me to stay in a situation where, like, every character's actions are a surprise, and that in and of itself is pretty fun. Cat behind the green screen. What does he do? Ooh, anyone from Mondstadt. Okay, this is a funny one, I think. Eula. I would probably pull her because she seems cool. I like the idea of like an actual physical Claymore user. Albedo is like my number one. Albedo, however it's properly pronounced. Wait. Hold on. Let's look. Let's check the archives. Characters that I want. Like big wish list. This is the official Patatouille character wish list. Okay. So, I want... I hate that I skipped Zhongli a little bit. I would like to have him. Albedo, for sure, from Mondstadt. I would take him instantly. Kaedahara Kazuha is probably in my top 3. I want him because he would be able to be another Sucrose, and I love his characterization from what I've gotten to know of him. My fingers are always crossed that I pull Toma. I will love Toma so much. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Iman, for getting your message out of chat jail. Yeah, Klee's an intense one. Let's see. What else was being said? Caster, I got raided. Tuna brought in a ton of people, and it was really fun and exciting. That's like the second raid I've ever gotten to see. Ito, Instapull. Kamisato Ayato, or Ayato, however you pronounce it. I would want him, but he's probably in the top 10. He's not like in my top 5. Alitham.
Wait.
I would probably pull instantly without much thought. Oh, whoops. Whoop, I did it weird. Wanderer's cool, but I don't know that I would pull... I don't think I would pull Wanderer. Just because I have so much Animo. Nouvelette, I feel silly saying I would pull him. I'd pull, however you say that one. Kinnick, big pull. Oh, I haven't seen their idle animations. Hold on. I saw Kazuha with his leaf. Oh, they complement each other. Oh, I thought you said Kazuha. I'm like, you say Kave. I'm like, okay, so wait, what's this one? So he's looking at the building schematic with his briefcase. And what is yours? Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, they're incredibly similar. And they mirror really well. Oh. Okay, wait for the other. Okay. I'm down.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Ponder the key. Okay, what was the other Kave one? Oh! Oh, that's really fun. Why does Alitham have Kave's key? Yeah, I really think those are like my main... Oh yeah, Durin. Durin is like at the peak of my character want at the moment. He's the driving force that makes me feel I need new character. Boar! Is this boring? Is this what one refers to as boring? Okay, wait, Sucrose. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm getting... He's rocking my squirrel.
Mark 2.
It's a good thing Diluc is decently strong. I hate that I don't have Flynn's out right now.
Retribution!
There we go. Wait, where did he go? Up here, right? He went up and over? Yeah. Plunge. This boar. Whoa! Big pig! Big pig! Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm really excited to meet him. For sure. Get out of pig range. I don't want anyone in the chat to be bored. Okay. Oh, I can't. Why? What is... Oh, all these water things. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fight the big pig with this horrible, horrible, messed up team. Maybe not. Oh, good thing I came back here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a full-on chest. Yeah, it sounds like everybody from Sumeru is like snarky and too smart for their own good. And I'm a big fan of that design. Okay. Like the very technologically and intellectually advanced group sounds really fun. Sounds like a spectacle at every turn.
Close your eyes.
Woo!
Do
Woo!
not fear the dark.
Okay. Good deal.
Perhaps
That
these
was
treasures
really
might be of
questionable for a
utility
second.
to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
There we go. Okay, where was the last one? I didn't see it super clearly. Oh. Is it down? No? Where'd I come from? Over there. So I'll go this way. Now here's the problem. I don't remember. I did the Sealy part. I went to the right. This last adeptal energy is going to be a little difficult to find. Because I'm not 100%. Yeah, I've also, like, in my limited exposure to the community and the... Oh, yeah, this will be the last area. My limited exposure to the community, I've also heard that same assessment that it was, like, COVID related. That, it was COVID related that Inazuma didn't get to, like, be everything they initially intended for it to be. But I also would be the least informed of anybody about any of that, so what do I know? I'm just a guy, just a fella out here talking and playing his game. This is where I just came from. For sure. Man, I hate it when I flounder like this with exploration. That does give me a little hope, at least for the timeline on which I, like, play through Genshin, though. Did I just go? I'm going in the infinity loop. Because I do, admittedly, like, not in, like, a real, like, FOMO way, but I do think about it, like, pretty often how, like, I am very, very far behind everyone. Like, I can make no mistake about it. But I don't feel like I'm missing out, per se. Because I am just getting to experience the game. It's kind of like everybody else watched a show weekly, and I'm sitting here getting to binge it. Thank you, Reese, for Yeah, thank you, Reese, so much for taking that into consideration. Because I do not want to have a... Yeah, I don't want to have a lot of stuff, like, kind of make me lean towards not liking the region. Or a lot of, like, inside information, like, clouding my judgment of a region, rather. Oh, who are you? What? What are you doing? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, maybe that's what I needed to do. Surely hitting bugs was not what I needed to do for Adeptal Energy. No, okay. I'm a savage, ruthless monster. I have no idea. I am so sorry to everyone that I'm, like, so lost right now. Didn't expect this outcome for certain. Like, what the heck?
Burn.
Oh, behind the big disc? Wait, is this where I was supposed to go? I've already been here. Flimsy egg. Don't whine. Don't cry. That hidden area. No. Don't say that hidden area. I'm lost. Wait, was I supposed to go over here? I didn't go over here before. No. Dang. I thought I cracked the code. 07. Good salute, good salute. This is where Kuki would shine bright. What does she do? I don't know her role. Oh, hidden area. Just find it. No. Don't make fun of me. All my friends are here. Okay, let's dispatch these slimes out of our... No!
I will return as an avalanche.
Humiliated. Wasted. Are you the Chad? Oh, wait, no. Is it? Oh, the meme format. I can't even do it. Is that? No way, right? Oh, no. It was just light reflecting weird. Behind disc. You said behind disc, but that is the disc. Right? Or is there another disc? A second, brighter disc? The loser Schneznayan Guardian Wisp, or the Chad Little Moon Girl whose feet don't touch the ground. Oh my goodness. This is so embarrassing. Yeah. I probably should have considered something to that effect. And yet, here I sit. In my house. In my chair. I did the pyro puzzle. Energy near the bell. I swear I did. Hold on. I'm like, there's got to be something like up here that I just ignored, right? Nope. Okay. So last time I just jumped straight down. And I didn't engage with any other systems in the area. I just jumped. So now we look this way. This is where Flynn's was just murked by a slime. Ignore that. I grew a bell down here. So we've got bell. We've got pieces of stuff. We've got materials littered on the ground. We've got this thing. Okay, eat egg. Huh. Where you are. Bell Pyro Monument Boar. Bell Pyro Monument Boar. Oh, why do I have infinity elemental sight right now? Does it always do that when you're standing still? Ah! Hold on. Better vantage point then. I didn't trigger. You're kidding me, right? There's no way I missed that, right? I swear I got it. Okay. Recheck time. I haven't been to Sumeru boot camp. Oh my goodness. That makes me so sad. Oh no. No. My reputation ruined. And not because Flynn's was killed by a slime. It's actually somehow even worse than that. It wasn't even the boar. It's moving. Jade mouth, highly dangerous. Okay. Well, I love this cave. I'm glad of all the places I could have been hopelessly lost, it was here. Huh, seems like the Jade's starting to move. That's right, but according to the story, the riverbed should have lots of other votive rain jades. Why does Big Sis Fujin only want this one? Look, it's shining. Almost as if it's resonating with the adeptal energy on you, Patatouille. Why don't you try using that power, eh? In before the fish is making me pull a Pokemon X and Y and make the evil death ray, and the fish is trying to take over the world and destroy it. Nah, that couldn't be it. Yeah, Paimon didn't think it'd change size like that. Guess that's a millennia-old treasure for you. It's just like you said, Little Mao. They could be as tall as the clouds, or small enough to hide amidst pool and leaf. Yeah, well, looks like the votive rain jade's in our hands now. You're so reliable, Patatouille. Hey, Paimon worked hard, too. Miss Paimon's amazing, so you're going to take us to that deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south now, right? Clouds and mist. I think Chenyu Vale really does have places like that. But where? Tell us, little guide, and Paimon will take you there. Do you remember the place Mountain mentioned? The spot where we met? That place is super foggy, and I know of a secret cavern that leads there. Even the other locals don't know about it. It was my friend who showed me the way, and since you're my friend too, Paimon, I'll tell you all about it. You've got an amazing friend, Little Mao. Of course, well, you're both pretty impressive, too. With skills similar to my own. Well, any friend of yours is a friend of ours, too. In fact, Paimon hopes we'll meet her on the way. Shall we go? Paimon's going to take you all to the place you mentioned, Little Mao. Give me a moment. Let's see if there are any other treasure chests we haven't found yet. Oh. Now, take us away. I'm done with treasure. I'm done in here. If I didn't find it, I didn't earn it. And that's my real thoughts. That's my real assessment. The boy. Well, that was another piece of that quest. I think just to, let's see. What else did I say were my goals for the night? I had all these things, all these big thoughts and aspirations, and I do not even remember them anymore. Because I've just been running around in the green. Oh, I didn't even realize he did that. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, running around in the big green mountains has monopolized my attention. I'm so used to the cat's shenanigans that I don't even think about this stuff. I've been sitting here like trying to think of what other... I want to have another team that I can get through Abyss with, even when stuff is... Oh, what's going on there? Even when things aren't optimal. So I'm not sure what else I could use other than like Overload to Luke, but I feel like relying on those two damage formats is a little sketchy. I worry that I'm being goofy when I do that. Really, Bloom Cave is what I want to do, but I don't think it's equipped to handle it. To handle the pressure I'm trying to put him in, or put him under. Just wait for Varka. I souped Flynn's? I souped him? I souped him. Varka. Yeah, well, I can get Ino. At any moment, I could get Ino. I just haven't. Go to Fogbank River. Huh? Why did Little Mao disappear while we weren't looking? Did he run up ahead of us? There's lots of monsters around here. Let's go look for him. I think she said, let's go look for him. I don't read. Patatouille, Paimon! Eek! Mal, look out behind you. Oh. Oh no, it's somebody's Pokemon OC. No! Oh, Yehoda. Yeah, if anybody knows who, if anybody knows what 4 stars are going to be on the Varka banner, I would also love to hear that. That's right, I told you before that I had lots of friends, didn't I? Well, I just happened to meet her, so I got a hold of her to introduce to you. Well, hello? I'm Patatouille. No, I'm Patatouille, and this is Mini Pie. What kind of name is that? Paimon's Paimon. Fluffy dragon thing. She's afraid of strangers. I usually call her Bluey. No way. My kid loves you. Because I don't really know her name. Oh, don't worry about that. Patatouille and Paimon are great people. They've been accompanying me on my adventures. They're real experts in mountains and forests, too. I know, I've seen. Answer me one thing. Oh, wait. Whoa! I thought that was Mao. I know, I've seen. Answer me one thing. Where did you gain the power to suppress nature? Suppress nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue sunlight and fertile soil, creating fruit fit for birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. The snake hidden in the branches, the fish in the mountains, and the beasts of the forest. Traveling in the realm of nature is wonderful, so why have you come? Oh, come on, Bluey. You don't have to be so fierce. You raise 2 questions. My Adeptal energy comes from Adeptus Fujin. And we need to help her rejuvenate the water and soil of Chenyu Vale. Oh, okay, they hadn't said the 4 stars. Exactly. Something's off about Chenyu Vale's natural condition, so Adeptus Fujin's enlisted our help. If we don't, well, the tea leaves in Xiaoying village are going to turn out worse and worse, and the village itself might decline. That's why she wanted us to perform the Rain Jade Rite, which will restore the area. The Rain Jade Rite, I see. You've answered 2 of my questions. You may ask 2 also. Huh? Why do we have to do that? Give and take. It's only natural.
You have one more question.
Wait, that one counted? Whatever, you asked Patatouille. Little Mouse said you wanted to restore nature? Is that the same as nursing the water and soil?
Not the same.
It isn't? What were you talking about? That's right, what do you mean not the same?
The new tea leaves taste better, more like before.
More like, well, and just like that, she's gone. Don't worry about it, Paimon, she's like that. Sometimes when I'm not looking, she'll just vanish into the shadow of the trees. Then at others, the sun might dazzle me, or the birds might call overhead, and there she is. In any case, guess we're all friends now. Nice. Yeah, your friend's pretty strange, little Mao. Is she? Well, for all you know, you're the one who might seem strange to others. I mean, not only can you use adeptal energy to make the moss disappear, but you can make the golden stone things appear and vanish, and even turn into a carp and fly around, like in the stories. Huh? Huh? That said, Paimon couldn't have imagined that the friend you always spoke about was, well, monster seems a bit rude, and thing might be pretty offensive. That's right, your friend's so blue. No wonder you call her Bluey. That's why I've never told anyone before. If the adults knew that we were friends, they might lock me up. No, not like that. They just wouldn't let me go out, make me wash my face, and force me to read books. And I wouldn't get to play in the mountains anymore. Oh, everybody? Okay, so you see the size of this tail? This is not Salem. This is Stevie. This is the big, large. Big, large. Look at his length. Whoa. He's getting green screened. Goodbye, Stevie, we all said in unison. That's why I've never told anyone, but you're my friend, so it's fine. Anyway, come with me. There's an awesome place I'd love to show you. Which quest is this? I am on an ancient sacrifice of sacred brocade. Goodbye, Stevie. Hello, Stevie. And now he's playing with things. Oh, I need to make sure nothing on the floor is dangerous. Water bottle, no lid on. Large and charge and end charge. Alrighty. I'm going to open this random chest. With my... Oh, no. Flynn's is freshly a winner chicken eater. Not things that people say.
Dark.
There we go. Man, Lunar Charge is such a strong reaction. I love it. Okay. I don't know who I have that needs the arrowheads, but
Perhaps
I'm
these
picking it
treasures
all
might
up.
be of utility to you on your journey.
I'll never
Please.
not pick it up.
I insist.
Yeah, I had fun too. Honestly, I know this is a goofy spot for me to I know this is a goofy spot for me to stop because I'm still like mid-quest, but I do think well, how close am I to the end? How close am I to the end? Does this keep going for a while yet? Because I am getting dangerously close to actually needing to... Okay, I was about to say I am getting dangerously close to needing to hit the hay. But the next time I stream, I'll continue some more Chenyu Vale, and especially knowing that that's the objective, I'll be able to probably push through and get all the way through that one. But I think I am... I know in the stream title I was talking about... doing some Final Fantasy 14, but because it's so late, I think I am just gonna wrap it up here. But thank you guys so much for being here. I mean, shout out to Tuna for the invasion, the raid. That's awesome. I love that happened. That was so cool. That honestly made my night. I don't know, it would be pretty typical etiquette for me to then raid somebody else again, right? I don't even know how to do that. I have no idea how that is performed. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am just going to upload this one to YouTube from Twitch because I I lost and forgot to record. When you stream, it doesn't automatically record. But let's see. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I know this is the end of a 3-hour gauntlet, so
He who wishes to peer into
thank
the
you so
abyss
much.
needs simply to wander through Nodcry
I think
on a misty
for the
night.
next time that
The
I think for the
march
next
of
time I stream,
wild
I'll have a
hunt
plan
will
for
be
how to
sure
invade.
drag him into the
Um,
darkness.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mina. Awesome. But if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, be sure to like and comment on the video. And if you want to be part of the fun live, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I'll have the link in the description. It's a ton of fun playing and talking to everybody as I go through it. And I mean, with that note, I plan on doing more of these in the future, so look out for them. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for tonight.